Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, man? This your man, Mr. Fantastic. But as you might be noticing, I changed the name of my page, right? And it's a weird name, right? It's a weird name. But for those of you who want to know what it means, Google it. It means not financial advice. But so I've been looking at this Algorand, right? And I really didn't know how much information was really out there, y'all. And it is a lot of information. I mean, think about BSC, right? And how you're on BSC and how you see all these different tokens and you got different people promoting this token, right? Algorand is almost the same thing, but most of the YouTubers or whoever are promoting Algorand. They're not really I really haven't seen any promotions for the assets on their exchange. And I can't say that's something that is their responsibility because on their Twitter, you do see them post about their new acquisitions and things of that nature. So I guess once I get more in depth into their ecosystem, I'll start noticing and seeing different tokens. So I wanted to bring this to your attention here, right? So this is Lofty Marketplace, and I'm learning about this. But as you see, it says invest in tokenized real estate for only $50 and sell anytime. So these are actual places in the Midwest that you can not purchase, but for a $50 minimum, you can start making money off of the rent. And I'm not going to get, no, don't get me to lying to you guys, right? Because I haven't tried it yet, but this is going to be my very first acquisition. I'm going to grab me some of this and I want to see how it works out for me through the long run because I think you actually get some type of dividend per day. And of course, it all goes on how much you spend. But these are real live houses. Uh, as you see, what $50 minimum, 50.75. This is great, man, and it's very interesting to see the real world utility, right? So we have Cincinnati, Cleveland. Let's try Detroit. Let's see what's going on. See, look at this. You have some that's already sold out. Wow. So let's click on this and see what it's about. So these are the homes as if you're renting these homes, right? So you can invest into these right here, and I guess this will be your payout over a projected time frame. So this is kind of like real life staking, I want to say. If I can give you an example of something. Wow, this is really interesting. They definitely have their I'm actually already on the email. I want to see what they have going on, the offerings and stuff like that. So let's go to sell my property. Let's look what this is about. Apply below to sell your property on Lofty. So this is probably for home owners, I'm thinking. Yeah, see, this one to go off into something totally different. I'm not going to get off into that yet. So I'm thinking that's mostly for home owners. Um, I'm not for certain, but when I get a chance to actually really get into this, I'm going to make a video. But as you see, they have the FAQs. Uh, let's go to About Us. Our mission is to make it as easy as possible for anyone in the world to diversify into real estate investing. I'm thinking this is the Docs team right here. I don't know. But if it is, that's a great thing to see. So there has to be a better way to invest in real estate. Okay, yeah, okay. So Jerry Chu, our goal is to make real estate investing as simple as investing in stocks or crypto. Diversification is key to any investment strategy, but the barrier to enter for real estate investing has always been so high. We don't believe that should be the case. Let's see. I don't know, because I've always been interested in owning some property, but not having the responsibility to of fixing the property because I couldn't shoot I couldn't fix a stop sink. Okay, so it says right here with Lofty, you can buy tokens in cash, flowing rental property starting for just $50. All properties have a property manager in place, and investors start earning rental income on day one. Life happens. So if you need to sell your tokens for any reason, there are no lockup periods or minimums to sell. This is staking, but in real estate. That's exactly what that said to me. I don't know if you heard the same thing, but that just told me this is a staking type of venture that you're putting your money into real estate instead of a token and you're getting paid off of it. And by them saying no lockup periods or minimums to sell, that is exactly what I wanted to hear. Lofty is backed by a world class group of investors, as you can see right here. Wow. Decades in experience of real estate, data, technology, operations, and finance. You see Blackstone, JP Morgan, Amazon. The team is docs. That's great. That's great to see right there. That's great to see. And it's a nice sized team. All right. So I do like that, man. They give you and see, I don't see what the audits and stuff is. You know how we always look for the audit to see if they have something like that. I don't know how that works on this side of the chain. Okay. Which payments method can tokens be purchased with? So you got your okay. So they have on and off ramp with credit and debit card, the ACH debit. See right there, cryptocurrency coming soon, which they actually have now. So this needs to be updated because you can actually buy with algo. Actually, you need algo to buy, but at least that's what I thought. But now that I see right here, they have the on ramp, so you don't. All right, for my people who are not from the states, yes. If you are from country, a sanctioned country, excuse me, y'all, you will be able to purchase tokens due to restrictions. I'm sorry. Oh, I read that totally incorrect. It says if you are from a sanctioned country, you will not be able to purchase tokens due to restrictions by the Office of Foreign Assets Control. Sanctioned countries include Balkans, Belarus, Burma, Ivory Coast, Cuba, Democrat, uh, Democratic Republic of Congo, Iran, Iraq, Libya, North Korea, Sudan, Syria, and Zimbabwe. Okay, wow, that sucks. Says you can sell your tokens at any time. Currently, tokens can be sold anytime for no fees or penalties. If you would like to liquidate your tokens, please reach out to info at Lofty AI, and we will refund your original purchase method once we receive your tokens to our company wallet. Mm. In quarter two of 2022, we plan to launch our secondary market exchange, at which point investors will be able to buy sell tokens with each other. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I mean, I don't like that I have to contact someone to be able to sell my tokens. They should have an off ramp type of ability, like you just said. Like I just showed you, they have the to be able to buy the tokens with debit. I should be able to sell it. But it's not. Okay. How do they make money? We have a 5% listing fee on each deal, or $5,000 if less than 100,000. Lofty charges sellers a 3% seller's fee at close, or 2,500, whichever is greater, in order to list their properties on our marketplace. Wow, wow, that ain't bad for those people who are trying to sell their home. That's not bad at all. How do I receive rental income? Investors receive rental income every single day at midnight UTC. Okay, well, that's a quick answer. Will I lose my investment if Lofty AI goes out of business? Now, this is probably going to be the last thing that I'm going to read about them, and I'm going to go do more due diligence because I really don't know much. But it says no. If Lofty went out of business, each property LLC would continue to remain in existence as a separate legal entity for property holding, tax, accounting, liability, and member ownership purpose. Regardless of what happens to Lofty AI Inc., the assets of the Lofty tokens of a LLC will remain independent and intact. The Lofty tokens would still represent and evidence ownership of the property contained in the LLC, and as such could be transferred in the market as needed, so long as applicable securities transfer rules are complied with. You therefore remain the owner of your tokens. If there is a liquidation of Lofty AI Inc., a new managing member will be appointed. This could be a lawyer on a temporary basis, an accountant, or even the largest token holder, for example. Wow, I don't like that last part. Lofty AI is no longer in if Lofty AI is no longer in business, then we would not be able to purchase the tokens back and provide liquidity. Mm. So please be aware of this risk. With that said, the token still entitled you your share of the property. So your principal will still be protected. If the property were voted on by the token owners for liquidation, you will still be able to recover your investment plus any gains from the sale. Okay, so that's something that I would have to read over again, right? So, because it definitely says right here, if Lofty AI is no longer in business, then we would not be able to purchase the tokens back and provide liquidity, right? So that means there's nothing that they can do. But it also says the tokens still entitle you share of the property, right? So your principal is still protected. So if the property were voted on by token owners for liquidation, then we would get paid. So everybody that has tokens into that certain purchase will all take a cut from that. That's what I'm getting from this. Wow, there's a lot of information here, guys. Who manages the property? How repair is handled? See, all of this is something I want to look into before I go deep into this. But I definitely want to look into this, man, because it's very interesting. So if you're wondering how to buy, right? And I'm learning this. It took me a little while, but you can definitely buy off of Trust Wallet, and then once you download their Para wallet, that's what it's called, Pera. You can actually just transfer it over, and you really lose nothing. I think the transfer cost is less than it's less than a penny or something like that, man. It's not bad at all, right? Or one, well, and not to say or, because you have to have some algo in your wallet first. So you can buy off Trust Wallet and you can send it the same day transfer, or you can go to crypto.com and buy it. But crypto.com now has this 24-hour wait, right? So if you've never um, had algo before, or you've never used as an external wallet and sent something back and forth, then you have to wait 24 hours. But you have to have some in your pocket if you want to use their swap. And this is not their swap exactly, but it's like pancake swap, y'all. Okay. So Tiny Man is where you would come and you would basically, as you see right here, you would basically get your algo, right? And you can swap however much of your algo for whatever tokens they have listed, right? So they have a few, and I really don't know much about these at all because I haven't had a chance to get into it. But as you see, you got your tether, you got Go ETH, which if you guys are in NTH, you got an Inu right there. So they got a lot of they got a lot of they got a few things. They got a few things. Yeah, this would be nice if it was in alphabetical order. Would definitely make it a lot easier to go through. But yeah, see, I kind of see this as what the Safe Moon swap is going to be, right? Because this is basically the same exact thing, except for they're up and running. So um, they definitely have different little things right here, but you got to connect your wallet to really check them out. Which come like the pools and all that good stuff. They want you to lock in and connect. But I also wanted to show you guys something else, right? Um, what is this? Okay, right, that's still lost. So I was talking to a gentleman earlier, right? I had posted that I'm learning how to use the Para wallet, and he came on and he was like, "Check out AlgoFi," which I already did actually, but it's definitely good to listen when people know more than you do. So he was like, "You can deposit money for APR, borrow money from APY, and use that borrowed money to deposit and gain APY from that also." So what he's talking about is a margin, right? Um, if you've done anything with stocks, then you know how you know about margin. Especially if you like to borrow money. Me, I've never been one of those margin guys because when they call, you better have it because they're coming for it, right? So if you borrow some money and then it's a bear market and they make a call, then they're going into your profit, or they're basically coming to get their money back. So it's not my thing. But from right here, he says, for example, deposit 100 algo, collect APY. From that deposit, you can borrow up to 60%. So borrow 60 algo. Add the 60 algo to your deposit. Now your deposit is 160 algo and you collect more APR, which is true, which is basically saying, um, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's basically what he said. Instead of depositing $100, you're depositing 160. But that 60 is borrowed. So when they make that call, up or down, they're coming for their 60. But it's definitely some good advice. It's good to. I'm glad to have one of the community members that actually know about this to reach out and try to give me some good advice because that's what you want. That's how you build a community, right? And this is what he is talking about also, right here. So this will be the token where you can stack your token or whatever. Uh, these are the pools, I believe. Well, these are the tokens. These are the pools, right? So I'm believing when you set up the app and you click in, you get going, you'll start seeing a lot more information. Okay, that didn't work. I clicked on Lend info to see if they gave you a little. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is so far they have 22.9 million that's out borrowed. I'm believing that's what that is. Oh, and they break it down for you. They break it down for you what and how much is being borrowed out of different assets, and they actually give you the APR, right? So right now that USDC, people are okay. I don't understand why you well, I guess that works when you're borrowing cash. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, man, and right here it gives you a little text, the price change, the price, the volume, so you can definitely keep up with different coins. So I'm thinking this has that. Well, it's not CMC, right? But it's kind of like a coin gecko type of interface where you can you can look at some things and check it out. Wow, one day. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short, y'all. I just wanted to look at this, let you guys check it out, and tell y'all to come on over here to Algorand and check out the website and see if you're interested, man. I mean, this is something that is new to me, and I think it has some legs to it, man. I really do, and I think it might be something that's people are sleeping on. It has the efficiency of it has the efficiency of a smooth um, transactions. You're talking about seconds. You don't have to wait um, hours or days or have to check back to see if your transactions done went through like you would with Ethereum. Um, I don't want to compare it to BSC because I haven't got into the tokens yet and seen how they actually work and see to see if there's any rugs out there. To be honest with you, to see how do their pre-sales work? Is there any what is there any rugs, the honey pots? You know, um, I'm interested, and it's pretty cool, pretty cool. So this your boy. Hey, check out the new page. I'm hoping you're liking the name, and I'm getting ready to start talking about some wrestling, cause I'm really into my wrestling, man, and I'm gonna try to talk about as much as possible, right? AEW, Impact, NWA, um, maybe some NXT, maybe some Raw and SmackDown. If I get a chance to, I'll check out some MLW, some Shimmer. Whatever I get my eyes on, man. Whatever I get my eyes on, and we'll talk about it, right? So, hey, thank you for supporting. Subscribe to your boy, man, and let's keep it going, right? All right, y'all. Have a good one.